Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Dave from DLLM Cactus. Today in Vegas, a little bit gloomy, definitely rainy with a lot of wind outside. A little gloomy news for my cactus, too. I have this indoor, little growing tent in the garage here, a 5x5. And I noticed over a month ago that I was starting to get a little mealybug activity. I didn't really rectify it really quick and quarantine it, and it spread pretty bad. So now I am to the point where I have to kind of wash all of these off and repot and redo everything. So if you ever see any mealybug activity, move it away really quick. Try to quarantine it, get it washed off, get it taken care of because they spread quicker than you think. So I'm going to try to start getting these all done by the weekend, get these all out, cleaned up, and then use like a broad, like general insecticide, a systemic, because we're past like neem oil and to what like rubbing alcohol would do for these. But I'll kind of show you. I have it zoomed in a little bit so you can kind of see. You can kind of see the activity right there. So these are going to be golden barrels. You can kind of see in the middle of the screen right underneath the aerial right there. It's got activity. There we go. You can kind of see on that. They spread around. I have to get that all off. There we go. It's not as close up now. But yeah, some of them, like the Azurus Arius, Hertlingianus, they have like none on them. And there's a good majority that don't. But then some of them, it just really spread bad. And I just don't want to lose any plants. I got columnar albas in here, things like that. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. Got to repot. I had to repot and do these anyways, a lot of the seedlings. But yeah, pain in the butt to find mealybugs. So I'll kind of give an update at a later date and see how the systemic works. I'll show you a couple other little things I had going on. All right, back inside. I have a couple of Astrophytum supercabutos, the Asteria supercabutos. They were flowering inside that same grow tent. And sure enough, like really cool flowers on it. When I looked kind of at the back and close up, there was a couple mealies in there. And same on this one, right at the base of the stem back down there. So I got my trusty magnifying glass and tweezers. I'm going to try to pull those off because I don't want to spray this with the insecticide yet. I kind of want to pollinate them and get the seeds and then do it. So these I'm going to kind of take a more hands-on approach. Once I get the seed pods, then I'm going to repop them, get rid of everything. But yeah, a little bit more work on that. I'm going to pollinate with the little paintbrush there. And then I already went through a whole tray in the garage of the rainbow cactus there, the Echinocerius rigidissimus, rubrispinus, tedious. Got them all sprayed down, really nice and firm. So they're doing well. I'm not worried about them being out for a little bit. I'm kind of letting them dry. And then I am going to spray them with that broad like spectrum insecticide, kind of systemic. So I'm going to do that. And then same thing, I had the Coreophantha elephantidens and Nermis. It's one of my favorite plants and started seeing them on there. It was in the grow tent as well. Really hard to clean this one. I've literally done it for like 2 days with the little tweezers and magnifying glass. I only got 2 of them today, so it's dwindling down. But I'm trying to make sure I get everything, and then I'm going to spray it. I haven't sprayed it yet, just washed it off with high-powered water. And then I had this little Copia poa as well, I believe Maritima. And it has a little pup coming off the side there. So wanted to clean that off. They were right down there in between the mother and the pup. So just a lot of work. These 2 I got from Palm Street this week. So definitely inspecting them. And then I'm going to put them probably outside. I don't want them anywhere near the grow tent while I'm doing this. But this one is I believe it's Coreophantha elephantidens crest. Yeah, it's not a Nermis, it's a crest of the regular, and then a nice little V-type on the Super Kabuto. But yeah, definitely checking everything. It's really firm, has no issues at all on the bottom. Just making sure that I kind of inspect plants now and just be a little bit more careful. But my message to everybody, 100%, if you see any mealybug activity, don't wait. Don't say I'll get to it. I mean, I have thousands of plants, so I always feel like, oh, I'll get around to that. But this is just one thing that you just can't. I mean, it spreads pretty dang quick. So not going to do the rubbing alcohol or the neem oil. I tried to do that. It really didn't knock it back at all. So I ended up searching it up and getting a couple other growers, and they told me about triazicide. That's kind of a systemic. So I'm going to mix that one. I think it's 3 teaspoons to a gallon. And then I have a sprayer. I'm just going to go over everything. But yeah, gloomy day. I don't always just want to post the great videos where everything's sunshine and rainbows. There is usually some problems that come along with this as well. So this is one of mine. And I think I have 600 plants to repot. So it's going to take me well into the weekend. But just wanted to kind of give this update and show you what I'm going through. All right, I will see you on the next video. Thanks again.